It's that time of the week where I break into the Beehive to see what they've done so far this week. Let's get to it. There's been a flurry of activity on the front entrance of the hive this week. Just about any time I've come out here during the day, there's bees all over it. Gorgeous, gorgeous bees. We've also had, just for the past day or two, bumblebees just buzzing all around the hive, being chased off by my honeybees. So they've done a lot. This past week I've built a follow board for them. So there's a place in the back of the hive that's off limits to them, except through one access hole. And that's where their feeder is. I've done that so that they don't build comb all around their feeder. And it looks like it's worked. It's a simple follow board. It's just the shape of the hive with an access hole about 15/16 of an inch wide. No one's asked me any questions besides, shouldn't you be wearing gloves at least? So I don't have anything to answer, but I will do some confessions. When I first installed these bees, I neglected to move the feeder out from directly in front of their opening. Not very good idea, since they were coming right in and then smashing into the feeder. That was a bad idea. Also, if you flash back, you can see where I put the queen cage at the bottom of the hive itself rather than hanging from one of the bars. Just going to put her down inside the cage, and it wasn't until later that night where I thought, oh, the queen's going to freeze to death. It was probably 40 degrees that night. So I ran out here and I actually just popped the cork and set her free within the hive. I figured she'd find a warm place within the swarm. And thank God she did, because, you know, if they rebelled against her and killed her rather than freeing her from her queen cage the way they're supposed to, I'd have been pretty upset. These two bars right here have some cross comb going on. It's actually not too bad. I just wonder why. A lot of times when that happens, it means that your hive is a little bit off level. But I went to great extents to level my hive. One of the other reasons is that bees tend to build their comb in a curved fashion, with the concave facing the front of the hive. So I'll have to just excuse these bees off of this comb, which is extremely heavy. Very, very heavy. This is a beautiful shot of some bees. One of them's got a nice leg full of pollen, or scientific name for bee's leg full of pollen. And they're filling up these bars with nectar really well. Good job, ladies. You're doing your job. Oh my goodness. I had no idea that I would have capped honey this early. Look, capped honey. 2 weeks. 2 bleeding weeks, capped honey. The other side as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yet another bar. Nice heavy bar. Capped honey, front and back. Ladies, you are fantastic. You're unbelievable. How do you do it? I mean, I'm not yelling at you. I'm raising my voice with excitement. Just incredible. Another bar filled nicely with nectar. Not so much nectar on this one, but they're starting to build out a little bit of comb on that far left side. Oh, bees are the most fascinating and fantastic of God's creatures. Just beautiful work. And they just crawl all over each other all day long. And let me come in here and look at them.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me look at you. You're very pretty, bees.
No offense to anyone who actually speaks that way.
You're so pretty, the bees.
So, what are we going to do? Let's take some photographs. So while I was out here, I was taking a bunch of still photographs, feeling real good, looking at my beautiful bees, and they finally got me. They got me the first bee sting I've had in, I don't know, since I was a little boy, right there on my face. It hurt. Oh, it hurt far, 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 far less than a paintball. So, no big deal. I'll be. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'll be fine. Since I just got popped, as my favorite YouTuber currently, JP the Bee Man, would say.
Hello, I'm with Mel and Billy. We're in Kenner, Louisiana, and this is their shed. It's full of bees.
I'm gonna close up and get on out of here because I think they're a little bit agitated at me. They know that they're going to be posted on Facebook, and they're not into the social media thing. I think one of the other reasons these guys are kind of agitated is these bumblebees. All right, I'm done.